back! Welcome back. Just playing around with pumpkins on my head. Which is really actually fairly annoying to use. I mean, I know that there's obviously the protection so you can look at Enderman, but I don't think it's worth it. Anywho, I went ahead and I fixed up the well. It's a little bit bigger now, but I think it looks really nice, especially considering how it used to look. But I think it looks really nice. Other updates, we have a donkey now. Donkey. Hi, donkey. There we go. Thank you. So that's about the extent of it. We updated the floor a little bit. I have a block swapper there for my crafting bench. That's what this thing's called. You may have seen my tutorial for how to build that. Pretty nifty little design. Not a whole lot going on here. Got enough bookshelves now for my full enchanting. I can get up to level 30 now if I want to. Not sure if it's going to stay here because it's sort of just, plopped there. But I got tired of not having good enchantments. So we gathered up enough wood and we're going to go ahead and build a stable for all of our four-legged friends over there. So, this is where I had my tree farm set up briefly, but I laid out some blocks. I figured this is probably a good size for it, I think. But anyway, let me go ahead and gather up the rest of my supplies and we'll go ahead and we'll get to working on building this thing. Alright. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave it open on either end, and each entrance is going to be sort of arch-shaped, like so, with the upside-down stairs. I don't know what we're going to do about the floor, but I think it's basically going to be fairly similar design to what the house is, with the cobble roof and just the regular wood down here. And we're going to have fencing marking off different stalls for the different animals. So, I mean, right now we have 2 horses and a donkey, but in theory, I would like to eventually have it so, I got a little stall, some pigs and some chickens, and, a nice little farm back here. I mean, for the animals, it's not going to be functional. We're going to do something, more automated and practical for those later. But, right now, I mean, it's basically going to be to look nice, so that we have a place to store all of our furry friends and feathered friends, as it would be for chickens. But make a little more wood there. But yeah, that's the basic battle plan. So, still haven't decided on names for the horses, and now we got a donkey to contend with too. So there's always something. But they're proving to be fairly useful. It's very nice to have something if you want to travel long distances quickly. Although I will tell you right now that if you are ever playing and you're doing anything with horses and you are trying to lead a horse through a forest on a leash, it is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Horses can walk underneath too high, or blocks that are too high openings rather. But if you were leading them on a leash, they will get stuck and the leash breaks. If you're not paying attention, then you've got to backtrack 50 blocks, try to figure out where your leash went, figure out where the horse is at now, because that horse is going to wander around a bit. So, pain in the neck. Alright, so I think that's plenty high enough, right? Right. Put a row of cobble like so. I've been putting it off for a while, but I think that it's going to be sooner rather than later. We're going to have to build ourselves a portal and head to the Nether. We want to get some potions going, and I'd really like to use some of the new Nether quartz. I've not used Nether quartz on anything, so that could be interesting. Do I have any half slabs? I have no half slabs. So, is it almost nighttime already? Jeez Louise. Sometimes night goes, or day goes so fast in this game. But yeah, I'm thinking we're probably going to need, what's that open? To head to the Nether before much longer. I am not looking forward to it. I am not fond of the Nether. But it has to be done. It has to be done. Would like to set up some sort of blaze spawner if we can find a stronghold. Well, correction, when we find a stronghold. You gotta stay positive. Not if, but when. Blaze give out so much more experience than other mobs. Plus, all you gotta do is kill a couple blazes, get enough blaze rods to set up yourself what's the word I'm looking for here? A brewing station. And then if you get yourself some fire resistance potions, blaze cannot hurt you really. So good on that. Where's that? There. I found this out the hard way, trying desperately to farm blaze and dumping water all over myself constantly. Pain. And then I read somewhere about the fire resistance potions, and looky, them blazes aren't doing any damage at all. Of course, the next question we gotta ask ourselves as far as this goes is, do I want it to be? Yeah, I like it facing this way, I think. Yeah, I think so. If only there was an easy solution in the Nether for dealing with ghasts. Sadly, there's no such thing. Many a time in the Nether have I been bridging across lava using something other than cobblestone, because I guess I like to live dangerously. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Only to have my self blown to kingdom come by gas balls. Why did I just do that? Tell me, why did I just do that? I shouldn't have done. No. That's a bad idea. Alright, so I've yet to experience anything with the wither skeletons, so always fun to deal with the new mob. At least that's what you say until you deal with the new mob, and you're like, God, I hate these new mobs. But that's the fun of Minecraft. They're always adding things, right? Right. More half slabs. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back as soon as I'm done with this roof. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this. We're working on the stable. Decided that the best way to make the floor look would be have dyed brown clay to sort of simulate dirt or mud. I took the horse with the diamond armor out to try to find a jungle, to find some cocoa beans to dye. Unfortunately, we did not get the cocoa beans to dye. The horse is the one who died. He spent his last minutes swimming across this lava with me on his back, trying to ferry me to safety. But he didn't make it. He gave his life so that I would live. Godspeed, you beautiful horse. Okay, moving on then. I guess we're going to have to get another horse if we're going to breed some horses. I move on quickly. Alright, so we've got iron armor horse and we've got donkey here. What I think I'm going to try to do is I'm going to grab a saddle and I'm going to try to, you know what? I think right now I'm going to go peek around for a jungle by myself, no horse. But then hopefully I can start working on the floor there if we find the cocoa beans. So, alright, I'll be back. Alright, exciting news. We've got our stable all squared away, or mostly so, and they could use a little sprucing up and everything like that, but we got all of our pens, we've got animals. This one empty one I'm going to use for chickens. But there we go. We're going to go ahead and grab some wheat real quick. And we're going to see about getting us a baby horse or two. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Although I will miss coming home and seeing my horses standing right outside. But what can you do? Alright, wheat. Now, if I can remember correctly, a couple things. Horses cannot be bred if they're wearing armor. I remember that. And you have to feed them wheat while riding them. These are the details I remember. Alright. You and you. You know what would be a lot easier? You know it'd just be a lot easier. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ride him over to there. Suffocate a little bit when I get off. Alright, no more armor for you. Wheat. Okay, get down. You, wheat. Watch the magic happen. How about that? And I get a different colored horse. Super cool. Okay, you go over here. Can you enter love mode again already? Nope. Alright, he's taxed. Alright, back in your pen, buddy. Well, there we go. Proof of concept. We've got a baby horse. Awesome. There we go. So we got our nice little working farmhouse right here. Now we just need some automated crops. Alright, I got an idea or two on how we're going to set this up. Let me gather some supplies. Let me sleep through the night and gather some supplies, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got ourselves animals all lined up in our little stable slash barn thing. This baby cow keeps getting out. We've bred a couple. This guy, he's new. These two guys, my two mules, are new. And this is the old horse we've had forever that used to be wearing the iron armor. I had to take the iron armor off to help breed him, because you cannot breed a horse while it's wearing armor. Apparently it gets in the way. I don't know. Anywho, I asked last episode for suggestions on what to name the horses, and I got a response back from a subscriber, Ray Dogsy, I believe is his username. Anywho, he suggested I name this horse Ixion, or Ixion. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it fits, especially once he gets his armor back on. So, I dubbed the Ixion. Perfect. Alright, alright, alright. we got the beginnings of our auto farm, or semi-auto farm. Curse you, music. Set up. We'll have rows of crops right here, right there. Water held back by the pistons. When everything's grown, you flip the switch, water flows out. Make that noise, it'll be amazing. And that's that. And I'm almost completely out of freaking oak wood again. I'm having issues keeping enough oak wood on any given time. So let's chop down a tree or two, and we'll keep at it. So how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying dry. If you're living on the east coast of the United States here, we're having all kinds of terrible storms. It's actually knocked out my internet access. So this episode may not go, or may not air for a little bit. But anywho, just thought since we had a couple free minutes, I'd take the time to say thank you. I don't get a whole lot of response or a whole lot of views on my Let's Play episodes, but I enjoy making them, and the people that do watch them seem to like them a lot. So I very much appreciate that. I get more comments on these episodes, and I feel that I get to converse with more of my subscribers from my Let's Play episodes than my tutorials. People who comment on my tutorials a lot of times can complain or point out flaws or anything like that. But you guys who are watching these episodes seem to be just along for the ride and enjoying it. And really, isn't that the most important thing? So, thank you to all of you who are watching at home. Alright. Moving on. Whoop, too far. You may have seen this farm design before. It's fairly common. Fairly easy to build. Principle behind it. Just set it up like this. The water flows, it harvests it for you. You come through, you collect everything, usually at a center point like right here. And then you go through and you replant. Simple, right? Right. I had a thought. Just one of them, though. About this design. And right now, I am just building it as is. I think that this will be good for our for what we need it for. But my thought was that eventually, if our needs grow, and there's not even saying that I'll build it here, I'm still not 100% convinced we're staying here permanently, that we could make it multi-story. Let me give you a visual. So this would be the bottom layer, and where's the dirt at? Dirt makes it easier. Okay. So here's our farm right there, as is. Okay, these 3 blocks. Then we would have another layer up here, sort of off center, where the water would flow down, come down, and then have another layer. You get the point, right? Another layer would be like a block ahead up there, so the water would come from here, flow down, flow down. I mean, it's a logistic nightmare figuring out how I'm going to replant all of those plants if I ever do it like that. But I think it'd be a sort of cool idea to have a farm that would take up a lot more vertical space as opposed to horizontal. Maybe have like each individual layer dedicated to a different crop. Makes sense to you? Makes sense to me. Alright. So, well, you know, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, this is a simple design. Don't have any sticks. I have sticks. And I don't need the rotten flesh. Okay. You know what? I'm making another bucket. It will make things easier. And bucket stack. Yay! I wasn't 100% sure they did. Okay. Once again, I'm going to need to get rid of something. Apples. Okay. Buckets. I'm so glad the water fills in automatically like that. I think it still doesn't on the Xbox version, and it's so annoying. I hate having water that's not flowing smoothly. Alright, water there. Yeah, you know what? It's that time once again. For an infinite water spring! Yay! Alright. That didn't work, did it? Okay. Let's run around. Just as a proof of concept, I think this needs to be one longer. Let's find out. Oh, yep, I measured wrong. Okay. Easy enough to fix. I did the redstone wiring off camera, but I mean, I need to throw something else away to pick up that. Jeez Louise. Oh no, buckets can go together. There we go. It's super simple. You get a little bit of redstone right here, and it runs all the way back and points at this block right here, which has a torch on it. The torch powers that block, which powers all this redstone over here. Simple. That's how we like to keep things. Alright. Perfect. Let's dig this out. So by the time this goes to air and everything like that, E3 will officially be 100% over. How's everyone enjoying it? How's everyone feeling on the different companies? Do you think Microsoft's doing better? Do you think Sony's doing better? Are you the few, the proud, the Nintendo fans? I personally have been long supporter of Xbox, long supporter, but I'm finding it harder and harder with every new announcement they make to justify. I had that guy come on, Don Matrix, I believe his name, said that if you don't have a good internet connection, then they have a product for you too. It's called the Xbox 360, which I felt was just sort of a really, I didn't think it was a nice thing to say, a nice way to put it exactly. Say, well, if you live in a place where there isn't good internet, and there's a lot of places that don't have good internet, then you are SOL. That's no way to run a company. Oh, I'm tearing these up right now. We're going to place a row of water underneath these blocks to help irrigate the crops. Where'd my shovel go? I'm constantly misplacing my shovel. Okay. But that's just my own personal opinion. Some of the new games look amazing. I wasn't expecting to be too blown away by the graphics this generation. I didn't figure the graphic leap would be too big, but still, some of them are just absolutely gorgeous. So go ahead, leave me a comment and tell me what you guys are thinking. Okay. Water. The other day, whenever I was searching for clay to finish the floor in my stable, barn, whatever you want to call it, the river goes around the bend right there. It stops right there. It's still like a canyon all the way around, like there's supposed to be a river there, but there is no river to be found. It's completely dry. Very strange. Place these back. I'm not 100% sure what kind of roof, if we're going to put a roof or anything on it. I would like to have some sort of glowstone. That way plants will continue growing even at night. But that would require a trip to the Nether, which yet to brave. First, I was concerned I don't have a whole lot of diamonds. I don't want to waste diamonds on a diamond pick if I don't have to yet. But then it occurred to me there is a way to make a Nether portal without having to mine obsidian. So I mean that's something to look into. Alright. We're gonna do wheat here, potatoes here in the middle, and carrots here on the end. Alright. Fantastic. So what's right on the other side of this wall here? I thought so. I think we can go ahead, extend this out a little bit, and make it almost a portion of the house. I'd like to definitely have like a glass enclosure for it too. That way it's sort of like a greenhouse. Okay. Think. Boom. Boop. Boop. Put an additional door over here. I had a night the other night where all night, and I should have hit the record button. Don't know why I wasn't thinking, but it was back when I was building this back here. All night I was battling zombies all night. I knew that zombies would tear down doors in villages. I did not know that they would tear down doors in your own home. So that was a little terrifying, to be perfectly honest. Building in the back, thinking I'm perfectly safe, and all of a sudden you hear that knock. What in the world is all that commotion anyway? And then a zombie came in. And I don't know if you guys know or not, but one of the latest snapshots, the zombies will they will spawn in reinforcements, I guess you could say, whenever they take damage. So you start off fighting one zombie. Oh, I should have known better. Anyway, you start off fighting one zombie. And what am I doing? Can't talk and build at the same time, apparently. Okay. Let's start that sentence over for the 9th time. So you start off fighting one zombie. There we go. Nailed it. And the next thing you know, you hit him, and a zombie pops out behind him. You hit him, and another zombie pops out behind him. and on until your one zombie you've been fighting is now a herd of about 12 zombies all coming at you. Beautiful. Alright, what we're gonna do... Oh no, get back here, Bones. Well, first things first, we're gonna fill in that water there. It's getting dark though. Water bucket, water bucket. We're gonna plop that water there. Go to sleep. Hopefully that sound of running water doesn't bother me while I sleep. Ooh, didn't close that door. We're okay. We're okay. And we're gonna cheat a little bit. Hello, Mr. Spider. And we're gonna use some bone meal. We're gonna get these crops all the way gone so we can go ahead and do a harvest, and it's gonna be amazing, and we're gonna love it. And I do not like how this new bone meal works. Miss the good old days where one piece of bone meal was enough to grow just about anything. Except for trees, if they were being difficult. Alright, almost. Are you guys excited to see the finished product? I know I am. Like I said, this is a super simple design. I don't feel the need to really do a tutorial for it. I mean, if you guys insist, I will. But for right now. Alright. Awesome. Only lost 2 to the... You get stuck a little bit. Alright then. Let me close that up. And we do have stairs. Here's what I'm thinking. Put stairs right here. Preferably regular stairs. You can do it. That way we can just sort of wade down here. And one more thing I was thinking to do. Look at that, I'm almost out of oak planks again. I missed. See, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do what I'm going to get ready to do. Put... There we go, like so. Perfect, right? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and replant. Alright, all replanted. We've got little item frames to show off what each row is. I think it looks pretty good. Look better whenever we have the glass enclosure. Probably, yep, I ran out of coal. I have never, ever played this game before and run out of coal as often as I have since I started this Let's Play. I am constantly either out of coal or wood or I guess the basics. Thought I saw a creeper. Alright, well, I guess start off up here. And let's dig out one more block wide. Shovel, shovel, shovel. You know something else I'm forgetting all the time? I forget all these other features that the PC version has. I'm still almost stuck with thinking of just the Xbox features that I really, really should have done. I think I've made this huge mistake. I should have this set up with hoppers. I mean, might as well, right? Let's see if I can set up real quick. Beep, beep. Do I have iron on me? I do have iron on me. I need chests. It's a funny story. I got the comment about naming the horse. Okay. So I replied back to him that I didn't even know how to pronounce, or wouldn't begin to know how to pronounce Ixion. So I totally didn't think anything more of it until I think it was this morning, or was it last night? I can't remember exactly when. But I got an email saying I had a comment on one of my videos. Okay. And in the email was the comment about, it started off with, say Pixie on, and then take off the P. And I'm sitting there and I'm like totally confused. This doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, what? I literally sat there and puzzled it, trying to figure out exactly if this isn't going to work, is it? Too good to be true, almost. Anyway, back to the story. Until I actually went back through and read some more comments, and I remembered the comment from that, and then me saying to him that I didn't know how to pronounce that. And suddenly it made tons of sense. But let me tell you, before I came to that conclusion, it's like, who is this guy who's sending me a message that says, say Pixie on, take off the P? Is this code? Does he think I'm a secret agent? Am I about to be, is that him telling me that, that I have to go save the president or something? I had no idea what it meant. No idea at all. I'm glad for it, though. I think Ixion is a really nice name for a horse, especially once he gets his armor back on. I think a horse named Ixion with iron armor, I think it is a good fit. Apparently Ixion was a summon in Final Fantasy X, I believe he said. Not 100% sure. I played, big fan of the Final Fantasies, but I lost track of them after 9. 9 was the last one I played to completion. There you go, Ixion. There you go. You look like a warhorse now. Give me a warhorse scream. Come on. Come on. No. Oh. Don't be like that. There we go. Oh no. Horses do not fit through fence gates, by the way. Fun fact. So, get in there. Yell at me. Anywho, like I said, Never played Final Fantasy X. Always wanted to, but never got around to it. I went through, oh my, how many? I had maybe 3 PlayStation 2s, and they kept breaking, and I think that's really what got me into playing Xbox. But yeah, irregardless of where the name came from and everything like that, just a thought. I like the name. I think it's apt for a warhorse wearing iron armor. Really wish we could figure this out. I'm sure there's someone out there right now who knows exactly how Hopper's working. They're going, ah! This guy's doing it wrong. He doesn't know what he's doing. And they'd be correct. Why don't you go in? So they have to land right on top of the hopper. Hold on a minute. I'm going to see if I can figure this out. Well, it's not ideal. It's not perfect, but I got it figured out. The chest is going to have to be underwater. But, watch this. Hopper still amaze me. And, oh, it's in the chest. Isn't that amazing? Alright then, well that's taken care of, minus the glass, which needs sand, which needs coal. It's always something, isn't it? Also, this stripe of birch that I put in my house, it's coming back to haunt me. It's just becoming a nuisance. Also, you know what? I have a bone to pick with you guys. My house was off-center, and no one bothered to tell me. I'm going to say the center of the house was right here. I had the door just right here. It was off. It's still not perfect. Technically, that window is bigger than that window and everything like that, and it's bothered me a little bit, but still, I can't believe no one mentioned just like these stairs. The stairs are off center too. But then again, if there was nothing to ever fix in Minecraft, well, what would be the point in playing? Alright, a couple more stairs. There and right there. It's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty. I'm not sure. Oh, we're getting there. Alright. Boy, that looks weird. Battle plan going forward. We're going to try to find a way to spruce this up. And like I said, we're going to build a basement behind, or underneath the house rather. And make this look nice. Because right now it's just, you got wood, you got a piece of glass up there and dirt. It's just sort of goofy looking. But anywho, I think we're going to call it an episode. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I always appreciate all y'all who enjoy my Let's Play series. Leave comments. I love reading the comments. We got a couple more horses to name now, so any more suggestions? Greatly appreciated. I'm bad at naming things. So, until next time, thanks for watching and bye-bye.